the advice of the public seriously, and that includes also the Member of Parliament, in terms of part of the due diligence that is being carried out through security agencies. The only challenge we face, not necessarily in your county, but across the country, is the political competition between different actors, particularly in places where clanism is very strong. You find situations where this clan, these leaders of this clan or this sub-clan are fighting over who should take up the position. Sometimes that protracts appointments of chiefs and assistant chiefs for very long. We had a session the other day with Public Service Commission, because this is a process that involves the Public Service Commission, and part of the challenges we've been having is how do you depoliticize the process of hiring chiefs and assistant chiefs so that we focus on the competence and capabilities of the individual and acceptability by the people he's going to lead, because it's also important. This is not like an ordinary job where you just go for interview. The people's satisfaction is also important. So those views are taken very seriously, whether it's coming from the community or from the stakeholders like leaders like yourself, religious leaders, and so forth. The other challenge we face with this hiring of chiefs and assistant chiefs is that generally the people may want a certain person, and if that person is very competent, he's been volunteering, he's been, is acceptable in the whole community. But unfortunately, you find that either they don't have the requisite academic qualifications, or in some cases where we found, you find that their academic qualifications are of questionable actually academic qualifications are questionable. That's what I try to mean. That's why this vetting takes time to satisfy ourselves that the academic qualification provided for. It should not take too long though, because this should be straightforward. You write to NEC or the university and they should be able to respond. It's also important to use this opportunity to say not all areas where there is mandatory achievement of that academic qualification. There are some marginalized areas where people may not meet that qualifications, and usually a waiver is sought through the Public Service Commission, so that it's on record that despite the academic qualification not being achieved, the waiver was done. So I take your concerns seriously, but some of the court cases also are lost for different reasons, and some are political and clan fights taken all the way to courts, and sometimes it ties our hands on what needs to be done. And sometimes also things about somebody was not born here, he doesn't come from here, those kind of issues. They are very sensitive, but they are important at a local level. Thank you.